Welcome back once again to my channel. Yeah, it's all about how our mother continent is dealing with this pandemic right now. Okay, so currently these are the numbers so far. The number of cases are rising, recoveries as well, and it's good news. Unfortunately, the number of deaths are also rising. Yeah, so as you can see, now Africa has 9,393 cases right now. And then also, we have 3 countries that are still coronavirus free, and that's good news. Let's just pray it remains like that. African governments have been doing very well in handling this pandemic. Yeah, in a situation of lockdowns in cities and places where cases have been reported, definitely is going to affect the vulnerable. Yeah, but the governments of Africa are making sure that the vulnerable in these times are also catered for. In light of this, the president of Ghana addressed the nation yesterday, and he came out with a lot of goodies for the vulnerable in the society, which is good news.
The Ghana Water Company Limited and the Electricity Company of Ghana have been directed to ensure the stable supply of water and electricity during this period. In addition, there will be no disconnection of supply. Furthermore, government will absorb the water bills for all Ghanaians for the next 3 months, i.e. April, May, and June. All water tankers, publicly and privately owned, are also going to be mobilized to ensure the supply of water to all vulnerable communities. Government, in collaboration with the National Board for Small-Scale Industries, business and trade associations, and selected commercial and rural banks, will roll out a soft loan scheme up to a total of 600 million cedis, which will have a 1-year moratorium and 2-year repayment period for micro, small, and medium-scale businesses. Government has also decided that all health workers will not pay taxes on their emoluments for the next 3 months, i.e. April, May, and June. Furthermore, all frontline health workers will receive an additional allowance of 50% of their basic salary per month, i.e. for March, April, May, and June. The March allowance will be paid alongside that of April. The Ministry of Transport is also making available, for free, Ayalolo buses to convey health workers in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, and Kasoa to and from work along specific routes for the entire duration of the restrictions.
Okay, now, Ghana is not the only one. Uganda also began door-to-door distribution of food to 1.5 million vulnerable people in Kampala. Now, let's watch the video.
Officials in Uganda have donated food to vulnerable people living in the metropolitan area of Kampala during the lockdown. Stringent measures employed to stop the spread of the coronavirus means millions of people are out of jobs in this East African nation.
I have the most vulnerable people. They are vulnerable so much because I have taxi drivers, taxi conductors, border men, women, they are working in market workers. So these people are so vulnerable. And look at the area. It is full of water, houses were vacated, so people here are very poor. They work hand to mouth every day.
Despite expressing gratitude, some residents are uncertain about when the next meal will arrive when they run out.
I am at home without work, with 4 kids who are out of school. They need food, but there is no money. We are in a very bad situation. However, we are very happy about this initiative by the government to deliver food. But when the food will be finished, what will we do?
The door-to-door food delivery targets some 1.5 million people. The initiative was halted by the parliamentary speaker, who wanted officials to commit to a nationwide arrangement before the start of relief efforts in Kampala. She was overruled. On Friday, President Yoweri Museveni suggested that there was not enough money to help everyone. He said food donation was not an exercise in poverty reduction.
In Malawi, the president and the ministers are taking 10% of their salary in fighting this pandemic.
Malawian President Peter Mutharika has commissioned new COVID-19 testing centers. He has also ordered the health ministry to recruit 2,000 additional staff to deal with the disease. In addition to lowering fuel prices to facilitate travel to these centers, he has asked the Treasury to reduce his salary and that of ministers and their deputies by 10% for 3 months. The money will be used in the fight against coronavirus. Malawians have expressed doubts about the country's ability to cope with a large-scale outbreak.
I have received this announcement with fear because our country is already facing a lot of challenges. Since we voted last year, nothing seems to be working, and I don't know what will become of us with this pandemic.
To imagine that we will have capacity to contain a full-blown pandemic of the virus in our country, it's difficult to see. So I have fears and worries and doubts about our capability to contain the coronavirus.
On March 23, President Mutharika declared a state of emergency and ordered the closure of schools until further notice to contain the outbreak.
Malawi is one of the recent countries that got hit by this virus, and they have just 4 cases, but it means that now African countries are well prepared, and then they are matching this virus boot for boot. Yeah, so this is news from our motherland. Stay home and then stay safe. Bye bye.